Alright, we're going to open up WinALDL. Now, if you get this COM port error message that you see here, I'm getting it because I'm doing this on my desktop. It's not connected to the car. But if you have your USB cable plugged into the wrong port, you will see this error message. The first time you go to set up WinALDL, you will probably see it, and I'll show you where you correct that in a second. So here's your basic WinALDL screen. First thing we're going to do is go to Configuration, and in the configuration screen up here you can see the ECM type, and what you want to do is scroll through using these up and down buttons until you find the ECM model number that you have. Now, you should have checked the service tag on the electronic control module before you put it into the car. And you have to make sure you have the right one, because if you don't, it will give you all kinds of strange data. The COM port fix is right here. COM port, you can go through COM ports 1, 2, 3, all the way up to COM port 14. Most PCs, it'll probably be either COM port 1, 2, or 3. And those are the only things in configuration you need to set. So once you have that set, you click Close. Data logger. When you're ready to start logging data to go on a trip around town with your laptop plugged in, the only data you need to collect is the sensor data. And when you are ready to start logging data, you're going to click the Start button, which is right here. Dash. Here's your dash display. Dash you're going to use a couple times. One, in setting up the throttle position sensor, the adjustments on it. You're going to use the dash display, and this field right here will show you a percent of your throttle position sensor, both at zero idle and wide open throttle. If we were hooked up, there would be other data. If we're hooked up to the car with the engine running, I should say, there would be other data here, such as RPMs and O2 readings, etc. So that is a display that you will be using. Now, when you've done your data logging session, as you can see, the Start button now has turned to Stop button. There are 3 pieces of data that you need to save at the end of your data logging session before you exit the software. BLM is one. So click the BLM tab, and down the bottom here is Save Table. You're going to click Save Table. It's going to tell you what it's going to be called. It's going to be something blm.txt. Usually it's the date. You click OK. You're going to go over to the INT tab. Same thing. When you click the tab, you get a Save Table, and there will be all data filled in here if this was a running application. Save Table. It's going to give you the table name, int.txt. You click OK. The last thing you'll do is click Stop Data Logging, and then when you click the Exit button, it will automatically save a log file. And now you can exit right out of here. Typically, after you're sure, yes. Typically, it's going to be in the WinALDL folder. So, let's see. Now, you have to go into it through Program Files. So you have to go onto your C drive, Program Files. It'll differ if you're running Vista or Windows XP. Scroll down to the WinALDL file, and here are the logs right here. Log, BLM, INT. So those are the ones that you will need to send to either Rick Patton or Norm at Affordable Fuel Injection. And that's it for WinALDL.